I have some very exciting news, guys. I'm going to see my husband. Today's Tuesday, I leave on Monday, so I thought today we could do a video of just getting ready for my trip. I'll be including a bunch of stuff. I made a list, but I thought it might be fun to film and just to have another video in the bank because I'm pre-filming, so I won't have to film like the first 2 weeks that I'm with him, and we can just have uninterrupted couple time because I haven't seen him in 5 months and I'm so excited. I applied for my visa and everything without letting anyone know because I was scared it might get denied. You know how it goes with an anxious girly. So it was approved last week and we booked my flight, so I'm off on Monday. So very, very exciting. You guys will probably only see this video, I want to say, in November, and I'll already be there. So perfect time to make this video. I have a list of things that I need to get through in this video, and the video will end once we've ticked everything off. So first I need to get my suitcases out of storage. Then I need to start selecting all the clothes that I'm taking with me. I'm taking 2 suitcases because I'm going from anywhere between like a month to 2 months to 3 months, depends what happens and how his work goes, but I need to select clothes for that. I also tend to leave a lot of like my winter stuff at his, so I'm going to pack enough to just have some backup there. Then I need to select all the books that I'm taking. So if I go for like 2 to 3 months, I don't know how many books I will buy, because I will take, not buy, because I will buy there. So I don't want to take too many books, but definitely some priorities that I have on my TBR. And then I need to start packing. After I select all my things, I usually see how it will fit in like my packing cubes and then my other suitcase, and then I'll usually just select from that. We need to clean and reset my room. I've let it go over the weekend because I was celebrating the fact that I got my visa. So my room is an absolute state. I'll show you, but don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. And then I need to finish editing. I have 2 videos that I need to finish editing before leaving on Monday. And then I need to pick out a travel outfit, pack my backpack, my carry-on luggage, and make sure I have all my documents and everything together. So that is going to be what this video comprises of. At the moment, I'm not going to do anything right now. I just wanted to intro this video so it's over and done with. But at this very second, I am just waiting for my mom to come get me because I have a hair appointment. I'm going to have a treatment done and possibly a trim because I have so many dead ends. I'll probably take like that much off, and I might want to get like some more like face framing pieces, so I'm not entirely sure. So we won't get started immediately, but I definitely will start tomorrow because tomorrow I have the whole day free. I'm meant to be editing right now, but I got sucked in. I'm playing Pokemon Sword on my husband's Nintendo Switch, so that's kind of what we're doing. I'm very excited, if you can't tell. Like, I haven't seen him for 5 months. It's really, really long. It's not the longest we've gone. I think the longest we've gone without seeing each other was maybe 6 or 7 months, which was horrendous, absolutely horrendous. Like, I went stir crazy, but now we're married, so like it's a little bit easier than just dating, isn't it? Well, I think so anyway. But yeah, I'm very excited to go see him. I'm obviously going to the UK, if you don't already know. I was thinking of vlogging like my travel day, but I just get so scared to take up my camera, so maybe like the outro of this video will comprise of a few clips of me traveling. I'm not 100% sure. I make no promises, but do stay tuned to the end of the video. So if you haven't already, please also subscribe and also click the little bell icon to get notifications every time I upload. So my next video will obviously be in a completely different location, depending on if I film another video here or not. I also plan to, actually I should add that to the list. I wanted to film one more video because I did a mid-year tag, a mid-year freakout tag. I have a list of books that I just wrote it down on a box, but I had a list of things that I wanted to, of books that I wanted to complete before the end of the year. And I'm currently in October. You'll see this in November, so there won't be much time left of the year. So I just wanted to make another list of books that I'd like to finish before the end of the year. There are a few of them, but I also want to just film that video. That will be, I don't know if it will actually be in this video. I could actually include it in here, but I'm not sure. I might make another whole video out of that. So that is the plan. I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know my exciting news and the fact that, yeah, I'm actually going. I'm so excited. That's it. I am currently reading, just so it's included in this as well. It is a reading channel, so I do read every single day anyway. So I'm currently reading The Death of a Bookseller by Alice Slater. I just did a 24-hour readathon. Didn't go that well. I read a lot of books, but it took me a week to film. But anyway, I read up to page 32 there's no chapters. So page 32, I had like an hour left, so I thought I'd just pick this up. So I will be trying to finish this so I don't have to take it along with me, as well as I am also reading this on my Kindle, Traitor Sister by Daliato. I read A Cursed Sun in, I think it was my video reading books under 10,000 reviews. I read that and I really liked the ending, or the ending got me, shall I say. So I ended up picking up the second book in the series. So those are the two books I'm in the middle of. This one isn't the highest priority though, Traitor Sister, because it is on my Kindle and I can travel with it very easily. But yeah, that is kind of what this video is going to be. I'm currently just going to play my game because my mom comes to get me in an hour. Oh, the light just changed, sorry. Mom's coming to get me in an hour, so I might just play my games, get on my shoes, and then get ready to go to the hair salon. I'm rambling now. I'm going to go off and play my game for an hour, and then I will let you guys know when my hair's done and all of that. We'll probably start getting the suitcases out tomorrow. This is the intro. Hope you guys are excited as I am. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Hi everybody, so it's been a while since I spoke to the camera because yesterday, as I said, I was gonna get my hair done and they chopped off a big chunk, and then I had like these front pieces done as well, so I didn't speak to the camera much yesterday. But this morning my sister came over, she's sitting right here, so I went to pick her up, and then I just started getting all the stuff out that I potentially want to take with me, and then I did get my suitcases out, so that is already 2 things marked off our list here. This is all the clothes that I'm potentially going to take with me. I now need to whittle it down because I just went through all my wardrobe and stuff, but I haven't packed any underwear, anything for gym or pajamas, so I need to consider that as well. I am taking 2 suitcases with the baggage allowance of I think 23 kilograms each, and then we still need to fit in books as well. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to have a look at everything that I've put out on the bed and then make a decision from there. That is the plan. And then I think tomorrow I have plans with my sister again, so I think maybe tomorrow we'll go through all the books once I've decided what I want to take from this pile here. That is kind of the plan. I'm really anxious and nervous to travel, as I said before, but it's one of those things. So I'll speak to you guys again when I have something more to say. Okay, so sorry about the lighting. It's literally late afternoon right now. I dropped my sister at home and yeah, I kind of whittled down what I want and I'm just going to pack them in little piles and then probably pack on Friday. Today is Wednesday. So tomorrow I have plans with my sister and my niece, so I probably won't film too much, and then on Friday I definitely will start putting things into the suitcase. I like to pack far ahead of time because I take things out, put things back, I weigh the bag, I weigh my options, so I literally am one of those. But I just have everything here. I'm going to fold it all up and store it in our spare room before I go ahead and pack. But I just wanted to give you a quick update on I don't know why I leaned out of the frame, but I just wanted to give you a quick update on Death of a Bookseller. I don't know, I'm not gelling with the writing style. I find it very disjointed and like clunky. Like she's making a lot of references to like the way the UK people speak, or how people speak in the UK, shall I rather say. And obviously my partner is from the UK, so I understand all the lingo and stuff like that and like the slang words they use. But I think if you weren't from the UK or don't know how they speak, I think you would struggle to understand this. And I just feel like it was written like too specifically, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes any sense, but the way it's written is so niche that I feel like if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. But yeah, that's just kind of where I am, and I thought I'd give you guys a quick update. I'll let you guys know tomorrow if I read some more. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I look like a mess. I literally been awake for like the last half an hour or so, and it is not even 8 a.m. It is 7:39 currently. Okay, so we started this vlog on Tuesday with the big plan of getting everything done, but you know, life happens. So Tuesday, I can't even remember what I did. Wednesday, I started like kind of putting things together, like clothes and stuff, and my sister came over, and the whole day I had just like sorted out my stuff. And then my sister, I'm not going to see her for a while, so we just spent most of the day just chatting and doing things. And then I took her home, and then it was late, and I edited, I played some of my Nintendo Switch, which I'm currently addicted to. Not much was done. And then yesterday my baby niece and my sister came over again. We had a full beach day, and then we spent the day in the pool, and it was lovely, but I got nothing done. I finally got my video that I was editing like done, because I don't know why some videos just take me longer to edit. So first I do like my rough cuts, and then I take out all the breaths or all the mistakes and stuff, and then I go through it again. And sometimes I like repeat myself, so I'll try and take that things out, or I'll say the word so or like, or obviously constantly, so I'll take those out, and then I go back and I do all the music and I add in all the little pictures, and then I go in a last time and I add in all the words. And yeah, so I do it in multiple stages, which I guess is not the best idea, but anyway, that's just my process currently. So I got that video done and had it exported, and because I exported in 4K and film in 4K, it takes a little bit longer for it to export. It took 2 hours, so I was already asleep by the time it exported. So today's plan is I need to firstly watch my video back. Like now that it's exported, I usually watch it back to see if like there's any glitches or anything like that. So I need to do that, get it uploaded onto, I was gonna say Goodreads, onto YouTube. And then I think today we're definitely gonna start putting all my stuff in. It is Friday, I leave on Monday, so I'm gonna start putting all my stuff in that's I put in our spare room. I'm gonna get it all into suitcases, get that weighed up, and then I will add in the last bit. So I need to do toiletries. I'm not going to do too many toiletries, but mostly just like skincare and a couple of hair care products that I personally only use, because my husband and I usually use like the same type of products. I've gotten him into like using really good hair care and stuff like that, so that's not a problem. So, and then like body wash and stuff is easy. I can buy that in the UK, and it's no point of like carrying a heavy body wash across the continent just to buy something there. I'm going to do that, and then I also need to get in like shoes, and then I have a stack of books that I am potentially taking. It's 9 books, which isn't enough for the time period I'm going, but I can always buy new books. But these are all the books that I want to read by the end of the year, so I am gonna go through those a bit later with you guys. Right now, this very second, the plan is I need to finish my book. So I didn't read any yesterday, so I'm on page 110. I'm not loving this book. I don't know how much I said. I know I was in a rush the other day when I was filming because everybody was coming home and I was stressed because I have so much to do. I'm one of those people, when I'm too stressed, I'll just do nothing. So this follows 2 characters, Roach and Laura. Roach is a little bit of a weirdo. I feel like she's on the the spectrum somehow because she gets really, really obsessive. So Roach is a bookseller at a bookstore and she only likes true crime. She's obsessed with true crime, but not in the sense that most people are obsessed with true crime where you sympathize with the victims and all of that. She kind of sensationalizes the actual serial killers themselves. She wants to be them. She wants to be like them. She's a little bit of a weirdo. And then we have Laura, who's, I'm assuming her mom was killed by a serial killer because it's been hinted at a few times during the first like few chapters. And she writes this like type of poetry where she takes like prose and sentences from true crime novels and she writes it into poetry, but from the victim side of things. So she doesn't care about serial killers. She cares about the victims and she wants to give the victims a voice rather than sensationalize the serial killer. So Roach kind of thinks that the two of them have something in common and they should just be friends. But Laura gets a bad vibe from her and a weird vibe. She doesn't smell good. She doesn't look after herself, which isn't a problem. But like then you add in her obsession with like serial killer where she's gone through something very personal with a serial killer and Roach is just trying to latch on to Laura because they have something in common. But Laura just isn't having it. So she like disses her and dismisses her in a lot of sense and it's driving Roach crazy. But it's so like slow and mundane that I'm just reading words on paper. So I'm not absolutely loving it. But right now I'm going to take an hour just to get as much reading done as possible. Then I will go and upload my video and watch it back and then we will start packing. And then I'll give you a haul of all the things that I am doing. All the things I'm doing. See? My brain is currently all over the place. So I don't know why that sneeze sounded so funny. So I'll go through all the books that I'm planning to take with. I usually put about 2 to 3 books in my carry-on, like my backpack, and then the rest will go in the suitcase. So maybe I can take an extra additional book. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to weigh all my bags because I'm allowed 2 bags with 23 kilos. But I also don't want to take so much stuff because, yeah, it's not fun lugging things around. So yeah, we haven't got through most of this list. I still need to clean and reset my room, which I think I will do on Sunday. Tomorrow is Saturday. I think I might have tomorrow a full day of editing because I still have one full video. I did a 24-hour readathon and I need to edit that full video. So yeah, the list is long. So I'm gonna go off and read for an hour and then I will let you guys know when something else happens. Hi guys, so I finally just had a shower. My hair's all pulled back because I'm not in the mood to wash it and just deal with that as well. I've packed most of the stuff that I want to bring, like all the clothes and underwear I've packed, and one bag is weighing 15 kilos and the other one is like 10. So I still have a ways to go, but I have like 2, 4, 6, 8, no, I'm counting 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of shoes that I'm potentially taking. So that still needs to go in. I still need to pack my toiletries and then the books, which is what this segment is going to be about. Like I said, I look rough, but I feel rough because I'm a bit scattered at the moment. Sorry about the mess behind me. Again, I am working my way through everything, but I just wanted to do this now quickly before I get sidetracked by other things. So this is the list of books. Well, this is the pile of books that I'm planning to physically take with me. And then I just thought I would pop this in as well. So for my mid-year tag, I had a bunch of books that I wanted to read before the end of the year. So it was I'll pop pictures up because I don't feel like taking it off my shelf. So we have Legend Legendary by Stephanie Garber, which I've read. These Infinite Threads by Tahira Mafi, which I've read. Throne of Glass, have not read. Foxglove, well, Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Foxglove, which is by Adeline Grace, not read that. Anatomy, a Love Story by Donna Schwartz, read that. Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, read that. The Record Keeper by Angus Gomillion, read that. The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, read that. These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong, read that. And then Alone with You in the Ether, read that. So we have 2 books that we haven't read yet that we were aiming to, so they are also part of this. Like I said, these are all the physical books I will be taking with me and that I would like to finish by the end of the year. So the first one here is The Ministry of Time by Kellyanne Bradley. The reason I want to read this is because I liked the concept of time travel in my previous video where I read, was it my previous video or the one before that? But I read An Ocean of Minutes by Thea Lim. Really liked that concept. I gave it a 3.75 just because the story was more speculative and I'm not used to that type of writing. So I guess it was an introduction and I didn't realize how mundane it was, but still I really like the concept of time travel, so I think I will really like this. So we've added this to the list. Then I have here called Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas. I have no idea what this is about, but I'm super curious, so I thought I'd just bring this along as well. It looks dark and dreary, so I'm going into winter now in the UK, so that will definitely suit the vibe. So it says, during your 3 years at Catherine House, you will have no contact with those in the outside world. You will not leave the grounds during your time at the college. No outside music or books permitted. If we believe you have wandered from the path of learning, you may be sent to the tower. Each of our students has been selected as someone who belongs here at Catherine. You will give to Catherine and Catherine will give to you. We will not let each other down. So it sounds like kind of dark academia almost. Definitely excited for this for the winter season that I will be entering in. Where can I put them that you could see them? Over there. And then I have the wrong book. Let me get the first book in the series. I accidentally took the third. Imagine I had left with that. So this is The Gilded Ones, which is a fantasy, and like I said in one of my videos, I want to read more Black authors, so I thought this would be a nice introduction. I have the full series. So this is the first book called, I just said, The Gilded Ones by Namina Fauna. So very excited for this, and like I said, it's winter, so fantasy always does super well. Then I brought Never Never by Colleen Hoover. I just wanted to grab one of her books because I know it's so easy to read. Like I said, you won't see this. I don't know which one you'll see first, but I did a collective haul and I got this for like 10 Rand at a charity store. So I thought I would bring this with. It sounds like a mystery. It says Charlie Winwood and Silas Nash have been best friends since they could walk. They've been in love since the age of 14. But as of this morning, they are complete strangers. Their first kiss, their first fight, the moment they fell in love, every memory has vanished. Now Charlie and Silas must work together to uncover the truth about what happened to them and why. But the more they learn about the couple they used to be, the more they question why they were ever together to begin with. Forgetting is terrifying, but remembering must be worse. So that sounded like a mystery, so I'm very excited and I will bring that with me. Magnolia Parks Into the Dark by Jessa Hastings. This is the final book that's currently published, so it will be basically completing a series. I'm very excited for this. It is a tome, but I heard it's very, very sad. Everybody I watched read this always starts crying, and I'd love to finish up the series, so definitely want to finish this by the end of the year. I definitely also will do this in a reading vlog. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this, so definitely coming with. Then we have Kingdom of the Wicked. I think I purchased this last year in December, I want to say, so it's almost been a year already, so I think it's just time that I read it, and I've heard some really, really good things, so definitely going to be taking this with. I'm sure everybody knows what this is about, but by Kerry Maniscalco. I've never read anything from her, so very excited to get started into this. Then, as I said, Throne of Glass needs to be read. I said I wanted to finish the series around this year, but it's a huge series, so I don't think that that's going to happen, but I definitely want to get a little bit of a head start on it. It will be in a continuing series video for sure. I finished ACOTAR not that long ago. I feel like it was maybe 4 months ago I finished it, so I just needed a little break because I do get book hangovers after reading her books. I did read The Assassin's Blade, but that wasn't my favorite. It was a collection of short stories and I was very confused about who everybody was and where the story was going, so I'm very excited to start off on this. I've heard people say it's their absolute favorite, like better than ACOTAR, which is hard to believe because I absolutely loved ACOTAR. So yeah, we'll see where we feel, we'll see how we feel about that. And then I have The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon. Again, I read the Bone Season fairly recently, I think in July. Absolutely loved it. I can't wait to continue the series. I've heard that the series doesn't get any better. It's like the first book is the best, but we'll be the judge of that. I like weird books, so maybe this will be a new favorite. It it is a continuation, like I said, from the Bone season. I do have the third book in the series as well, and I don't have the next one. So I have like the first 3 books, but I'm just taking this one with me to see how I feel. It is like urban fantasy, and I really liked it. It has a glossary at the end as well. First part of the Bone season was so confusing, but then absolutely loved it. It was such a journey. It was almost a 5-star. It was a 4.75. I just didn't like the ending that much, but it was setting up for this book, so very excited. And then lastly, like I said, from my mid-year check-in, I didn't get to Foxglove yet. Really want to read this. I absolutely loved Belladonna. It was a 5-star. I love the dark themes, the personification of death. It was everything I love in a book. I like really dark. You'd think that I was goth. I really like dark themes and stuff. Like it's bordering on like a horror movie and with like loads of suspense and stuff, and absolutely loved it. So I can't wait to see or how I feel about this. I did also order the last book, Wisteria. It took ages for it to come out in paperback, so I just ordered it as well. It will be waiting for me in the UK. I'll do a little haul when I have some time there. Like I said, I will be spending like some time with my husband before he goes back to work. So this is the last book I'm taking. So quite a stack here. I am still trying to get through this book over here. Right now, I am planning to just edit for an hour so I can get that off my mind. I have my cousin coming over at around 4 p.m. and it is now 12. I have a few hours, so I want to edit for an hour and then read for an hour, and then I'll continue packing this evening. But I just wanted to pop in and say that I was going to make like an independent video of this, but I just feel like it fits better in this. It is a book channel and I suck at vlogging, so sorry if this video is very sporadic, but I've just been checking in whenever I can. I always get like very frazzled just before traveling. I have no idea why. I've traveled for not most of my life, but most of my adult life. I started doing yachting when I was 25, 26, so I'm 36 now, so 10 years, and I've been traveling every year since. But every time I have to leave the house, I go into a little bit of a frenzy, and that's why I start packing and getting everything ready way ahead of time, because I'm so scared of forgetting things. I'm scared that I pack the wrong things, and immigration and security, and it's all a lot for me and my little anxious body. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I hope that this video is informative or fun. I'm not sure, but you guys will see this I think the second week in November, and I'm currently on the 10th of October, so just getting everything ready. I also do want to take, like, I'm not sure what exactly we're gonna do, but our 6-month anniversary is coming up. I think I mentioned it. Our 6-month anniversary is coming up, so we're gonna be together for that. So I don't know, I want to kind of take my second wedding dress with me, but I'm not sure, and I can leave it there as well. I don't like necessarily need it, and I can't take my actual wedding dress with me now, but I'll see if I have any space left in my bag. But yeah, I don't know if I should show you that it's right over here. It's very like rogue, but I love the style, and it looked super cute on me when I was at my wedding, and it was nice and fun and free. It's got like a full open back, and it's got like these little puffy sleeves with these fake little, you can't see them, these fake little pearl buttons on the side. So it's really, really cute, and it has like a little window there, and then like I said, open back. So it shouldn't take up too much space, but I don't know what I would wear it for because it's pretty fancy. But I don't know, I feel like I should take it, but not sure. So that's just hanging up behind my door. Sorry, you can't see my face. I'm gonna get to editing. This clip's already like 11 minutes, but hopefully I can cut some out. But that is kind of the plan. Look at this mess behind me, absolute shambles. I just put on a load of washing in case there was anything in my basket that I wanted to take. Let me go hang the washing first, and then I'm going to edit my 24-hour readathon. But yeah, that's it guys. I just wanted to check in and actually talk because there's going to be a lot of b-roll in this video. I'm still undecided whether I want to like film my journey as well. Maybe I'll just do like a little clips at the end, but not sure. But yeah, my cousin's coming over, so I need to just get everything ready and done so I can give her my undivided attention. So speak to you guys later. We're already at 12 minutes. Oh my gosh, I just don't stop. Good morning guys. So we're actually on the morning of, I'm leaving this afternoon, so I thought I'd just pop in case I don't get to see you guys again. But I ended up DNFing Death of a Bookseller. I just found it really boring and mundane, and it was going around in circles, and like I was getting frustrated. Like nothing was happening, and we were just going through the same routine of doing things, stalking, talking about serial killers over and over and over, and it got boring. And I think it's my state of mind as well. But I got to page 187 and I just stopped in the middle of the chapter, so that's going to stay here. I then started, or I was reading the sequel to A Cursed Son. I can't remember what The Traitorous Sister, I think it's called, or The Traitor Sister. I wasn't in the mood for that, so Softy and F'd it. I do still like it, but I'm just not in the mood for that type of writing. And then last night I started The Surrogate, and I only got, I'm not that far in, I think it was like 12%. I'm on 12%, chapter 4, page 33. So not a lot of that done, and I think this is going to be my travel book. I'm going to read this on the plane, hopefully finish it by the time I get to the UK. So yeah, I have been busy the last few days. I think the last I checked in was Thursday, maybe Friday. My cousin came over on Friday. Saturday I just spent the day finishing up my packing, cleaning, well, as much as I could for when it was. And then Sunday my sister and my niece came over again with my sister's husband, so just been really busy. So yeah, I haven't checked in loads. This is why I don't vlog, because I suck at it. I never really just pull out the camera. But yeah, I'm leaving in about, it's 10 a.m. now, so 4 hours. I'm just going to tidy up my room, then start getting ready, and then we'll be going to the airport. I'm going about 3 hours earlier because I'm having some like lunch and some drinks with my mom and dad there. Yeah, we're leaving early, but that is it. I know this is probably a terrible video, but I thought it would be exciting. I'm so excited to see my husband. I am really nervous. I don't like traveling, and if you're a female who's traveled by herself, you'll know like immigration are the worst, because they'll just pull you aside thinking you're some kind of mule, where I'm clearly not. But yeah, the immigration process always freaks me out a bit, being South African and all of that. I have everything I need. I have all my documents that I even applied for my visa for. I have a marriage certificate, I have bank statements, I have my letter that my husband's mom or my mother-in-law wrote for me. I have everything with me, so I'm not doing anything wrong, but they just make you feel like you're doing something wrong. But yeah, they don't know that I fear getting into trouble. It's like one of my biggest fears. But anyway, that is the case right now, so I'm a ball of anxiety right now. I'm going to do an everything shower. That is it. I will see you guys on the other side. I might do a little bit more b-roll, but I'm not entirely sure. But if not, thank you so much for watching if you stayed till the end. I really appreciate every single one of you. Normal content after this. This is just a one-off, and I did read some, but yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much again for being here. If you haven't already, please remember to subscribe. Also click the bell icon for notifications every time I upload, and also let me know down below which kind of videos you like to watch. But that being said, see you guys soon. Bye guys.